Let's see, I think it was this one.
Oh, that's a fantastic glam, Iris.
Just something I found that came out quite recently. I don't even remember what it is, something Schwartz, or what is it called?
Yes,
Sherwood.
Sherwood Scott.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
Let's see, food check. And then you may, let's see, let's do split into light groups. Were you number 1 or 2, Arturel?
I don't remember.
I think
Let's
I
see.
was on Shap's side, so well, you might have been H2.
H2. Something like this. Yeah, sounds about right. I think Justin was number 1 usually. And what? Now I'm trying to remember which group I was in. I guess I'm 2. You were in 1. Yeah, that makes sense. All right. And
This week I don't have my OBS setup, so I won't have the VOD. Okay.
it's
I
usually
have
always
forgot this entire fight. I only know there's 2 different things, then they shoot in different directions. Well, let's go.
Don't worry, chap. I think a lot of us are a little rusty.
Oh wait, this is level 90, right? Oh, I don't even know my rotation anymore.
Oh, wait, they don't have positionals?
No worries. I'm here. Yeah, look for the
Oh, it is.
platform
B is glowy.
and spoken, and he will do the raid bite in front of the head.
Some C.
Oh, it's a very wide one. I forgot about that.
Back to D.
I will take the tether.
Party on C of tank on A, main tank on A. Well, tank. Party on C. It's with of tanking, or well, with Sidon in front, if I remember correctly. Yes.
Right. That thing.
I got one.
Yes, I do have a macro, I'm kind of used to it.
Knockback from A, so knockback in green, and group 1 on A. Your stack.
Oh, sorry.
This I don't remember.
Wait, was it group 1 on A? Because I believe
no,
I was on
at the
A
moment.
before. I was always on A, but I'm group 2, so that's what I was wondering.
A.
Wait, where the fuck are we?
So it's gonna be behind.
B.
Because it's, yeah, exactly.
Ah.
So wing D does the opposite to where he's facing.
Right.
Ah, that was the box. Yeah, we totally forgot about that.
This is a debuff, yes.
Yeah.
I don't remember which group. I think my...
Two
Yeah,
moves,
ma-
two moves, I think, because I was always
Yeah.
on A, I remember.
Okay.
Chop is correct. I was in the group that would run, so basically group 1 will stay on the platform and 2 is gonna be... Or wait, sorry.
No, one
yeah.
stays on D, 2 is on A, and 2 uses knockback invuln because we don't want to get knockback.
Yeah.
D meaning opposite of the bubbly platform, and
Yeah.
A meaning towards where the boss is going.
Yeah. To the jump.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Bubbly on C, go to A.
No, stay on A, stay on A.
Spoken, so he will do it from...
Oh, wait, what?
It's
How wait, are there differences? Oh, it's a
Yes.
class difference?
It's two different versions.
I never knew that. Well, now I know.
we are already on the...
Well,
Remember, it's a flare, so be really away from...
Wait, so what's the cast difference when he does the stuff?
Spoken or... yes.
So spoken or? Oh, I see. And that was spoken just now?
Knockback from B.
We are too few.
This will be interesting.
that's reason. So basically, you know that the body always does a line, so you don't have to think about that. But it's the head that is, yeah, either gonna do forward or backwards based on the name of it.
That's how it works. Oh my god, I always thought like the body does a specific thing and the head thing does a specific thing.
They do separate things, but it's always a line from the body, so you don't really
Yeah, I
have
didn't know that.
to. Alright.
So it's either in front of or behind the...
Yeah,
Spoken
exactly.
was front and winged was behind.
Gotcha.
Exactly.
Well, the more you know.
take the tether to A.
Parti on C. Tank in front.
Nice.
D.
Is your equipment okay, Tyler?
Yeah,
Back from C.
I don't know. Maybe I step into water.
Didn't have a benediction on pencil.
I think it's watch buff now.
Yeah.
Just rotate counterclockwise, support clockwise. It's on Sidon and Tyler. So Tyler go to C, Sidon on A. After this, I think Spoken is back, so on A everyone for that. And so,
Oh yeah, that was a... Wait, a drop was a stack? Or it was the knockback thingy, there's debuff?
There's a water drop that is a and then there are 2 bombs.
Oh, so the bombs are the knockback and the drops are the...
Yeah, I think so.
called,
I think so.
okay.
I think something like Sidon had a bomb on was too close to the good. I see it.
We should go back to like in the middle between the.
Yeah, exactly. So basically, the bombs need to be adjacent to the bubbling square on each side, and the stack kind
with the DPS taking the counterclockwise square and the support the clockwise square, while the party stands opposite of the bubbly thingy.
Exactly.
I'll find this one.
Bubbly on B.
Yeah.
C.
Get clipped. I'll be taking the tower. Need to do a party stack.
Sidon in front. Nice.
Knockback is coming up.
Yes, from C. Oh no, not from C. It was right from A.
Bombs and stacks.
Poseidon, and Tyler. Remember, wait for the on A. Poseidon stay, Tyler go to the opposite corner, party on D.
Oh shit. Work.
Well, now time to go opposite, and you need to be slightly behind the grate, whatever it's called.
We go north-south, right? Oh wait, no.
You have to glide into it.
Yeah, okay, I figured.
And stand slightly behind the grate. I think the limit cut is coming. No.
I should have looked at the vault beforehand. I have no recollection of anything anymore.
You will remember, Chop. Don't worry.
I don't know if I do. So far, this fight is foreign to me.
Do you remember Omega MNF Nickel?
Yep.
It's somewhat similar on the two corner adjacent to the W1 and W1.
We're gonna figure it out.
You will remember as soon as you see it.
A shockwave from B. Watch if you're taser or non-taser.
Oh god, why did I just burst?
Wow.
No idea.
So we need to refresh probably on this one, but basically the tethers are gonna do the Omega swapping thing, and the non-tethers are gonna stand on their numbers.
Oh right, it's taser gets a dash.
Which
Yeah,
doing the Omega thing?
It was,
So let's see, the fight was it was 012, right? Yeah, that's one you haven't done, Ares, if I remember correctly. Or did you do 012?
I did not blind, but yeah, eventually I did it.
Ah, okay, then you've seen it. Do you remember the part where they are where they are swooshing
You
like?
swap with the 1 and 3 and 2 with 4.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking, but which
Exactly.
color had to do this? Blue or purple?
Yeah, so
Oh, the tethered
basically,
one. Okay, yeah.
exactly. So the tethered ones are gonna be doing that kind of swooshing and replacing, and we are sending. Is it odd or even numbers that go to the relative north? Let me see.
Yeah, because I was like on one of the corners and I died, and I was the first. So I would need to be, if he was on B, I would need to be on D, right?
yes.
Like here.
Behind me.
Yeah, I was one tethered, so he dashed to me and that killed me or jumped. I don't know.
Basically, you need
was
to
close.
be as close to the border as you can, but not behind the other player. It's a well charge, and the
Yeah.
player standing behind you won't take any damage.
Okay, and the non-tethered ones, the purple ones, they are on the numbers, right?
Yes, on their number, the area is quite big, so don't be close to. I might aggro the boss. Don't be close to the square with people on it. Be quite far, but be careful on the bubbly side and the non-bubbly side. You might kill each other if you're too close to the other exploding players. So.
As I recall, I think the explosions were a little bit smaller than we thought, and it worked quite well just to stand on top of the marker. So basically, if you don't have a tether, and you get the number 4, you would run to the 4 marker and just stay in the middle. At least that's what I remember.
Don't remember if we. Yeah.
I feel like that's what we thought in the beginning, and then Asami pointed out that okay, they are much smaller than we thought. At least, I ended up always just standing on the marker, and that was perfectly fine.
We'll need 1 or 2 pulls anyway to remember.
Yeah, exactly. So I would say do that as a default strategy for now. If you are not tethered, just go to the marker, just down there and chill.
Remember, starting position should be opposite of the bubbling side to be closest to wherever you will need to go after, you know.
And
I think we have plenty of time for the other player to go on their marker.
Wait, sorry, I just noticed it's not opposite of the bubbling thing where the tethers go. It's the other 2 corners because otherwise like no one can be on B. So tether.
All
so
right,
if B is the bubbling one, tether 1 and 3 go left to A, and the 2 and 4 go to C, right?
If the boss is starting on C, yes.
Yep.
No.
I mean,
right.
From B, then A, then C.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm stupid. Yeah, he jumps. Yeah, never mind. I forgot he jumps to 1 square beforehand. Yeah, which is the safe square already.
when you say towards the boss,
Yes. He will dash before we know where to go.
Yeah, so he jumps to one of the corners, Satan, and then afterwards he does the limit cut. So he essentially fixes the corner before we know where we have to go. So what I would suggest is everyone just gets knocked back, because if he jumps on A, let's say B is dangerous, like that's the bubbling square. If he jumps on A, we get knocked to D. Everyone has the same movement that they walk. They just look, are they even or odd? If they're even, they go left. If they're odd, they go right. No, you can't. You can't, because if you get knocked back, you're essentially on the opposite of the bubbling square. You're like, it's symmetrical, it's mirrored.
yeah, that
And then you just spread. Untethers goes to the numbers, I would say, to the number spots, and the tether left and right. No, it doesn't. No, square. Sorry, tethers are always gonna be. No, it's not left or right. You're right. Tethers will always go opposite. 1 and 3 tethers will always go opposite of him, and 2 and 4 tethers go towards him. And the numbers we just spread on the markers. No, on the 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yes.
Wait, tethers dashes or
Yes.
always? Wait, the chat said.
Honestly, I would like to have people check if they have a tether or not, because then we avoid people being like, "Oh, I'm on the wrong spot." I only looked at and I saw 2.
Chappy said tethers on the numbers, but the dashes.
No, non-tethers
on
on the numbers. Sorry,
Okay.
non-tethers on the numbers.
And exactly 1 on 1, 2 on 2, 3 on 3, 4 on 4.
Yes.
Yeah, if you don't have a tether.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does it make sense just that the tethers with even numbers go like clockwise and odd numbers counterclockwise?
You need to be towards or against us.
Yeah.
Oh, you meant for the non-tether to go clockwise or counterclockwise, or?
No, the non-tether is super easy. It's just go to your number.
Yes, but tether you can't think clockwise, counterclockwise. It's odd, opposite of the boss, even same side as the boss.
Because it depends where the boss is jumping to, and also where the bubbling square is. That's why you can't do clockwise, counterclockwise.
When you say so basically the boss, there's a jumping mechanic, and then he stays there before the limit
Yes.
cut.
Yeah, he stays like on the corner in a way.
And it's always a corner adjacent to the bubbly one.
Yeah.
I see. So basically, you could use that and just say that the odd numbers go always to that square, right?
Yes.
Not to that square, but to the square opposite of the boss, and even numbers go to the boss, like where he jumped to.
But it's like symmetrical. You just send. You could.
Yeah, it depends on where he jumps to.
But what I mean is that you just need to make a single assignment. You could say either 1 and 3 or 2 and 4 go to where the boss starts, and is.
It will always be even number go to where the boss starts.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is the rule that you suggest then? Just to. Yeah, let's do it. I was just suggesting exactly the other way around, but let's
We can't. The
No,
dash
that's
is a one
it's not
charge.
possible. Yeah.
It's not possible. Okay. Never mind.
The
Because
dash
you
kills
can't,
if
if you're
close.
too close to the boss, you die. So you need to be in the far corner.
Because when he starts, you're right. Yeah, of course. That makes perfect sense.
Basically, if you are tether, resolve in this square here and just swap with the second player you're with when you get it.
Yeah, exactly.
If you're one, for example, you stand here at first, you get it, you go back, and the player that was there started with 3 goes in.
But then it makes perfect sense that then we say 2 and 4 start, or go to the square where the boss starts.
Yes.
All right, then we have it set in stone, I think. Shall we?
Could refresh.
Yeah, that's how we did it last time. Now it's coming back.
Alright, I choose Regen Signal during the corner. I always forget. Go mid and C. Go to A.
Good.
The bit far it's quite large.
Already go to D, right?
It helps that you stay here a little bit so I can grab the tether before you move.
For dash. dash from B.
Excellent. Bombs and stuck. Debuffs.
Biden and failure. Again. Wait for the dash. Go to B, go to B. Party back to A.
Okay.
Did he skip the stack because Ares died, or?
yeah.
Yes, we got hit during the
Sex strat.
They took clones. I think you need to be a little bit behind the Great Tyler, otherwise you are too close.
Poseidon might die, yes.
No. I tried to throw out some heals.
I was debating whether it's worth it to cancel my cast to Adel.
You should have.
Damage. I certainly did deal damage.
This is all your fault, Chop.
No, I addled, but I think it was slightly after the cast, but I don't think it's my fault.
Nah, probably not.
Those 10% wouldn't have made a difference.
Right, this one is yours then.
Look for the blind. The blind on D. C. Stay on do I didn't see like that?
Very ominous bubbling.
Back from A.
Stuck.
Alvis and Morn. We are good. Party stays. Alvis C, Morn on A.
slides, and remember, ever so slightly behind the crane.
If your range, you can go quite far to allow uptime the opposite of melee.
I should put a swift cast painting in that stun.
Safe cast
Wide into limit cuts. Look for the blink. The blink C, go to A. Look for where he will dash. Get knocked back
Wait,
to
do we-
A. Get knocked back to A. Stay on A, wait for your debuff to appear, your number wizard to appear.
Right. Oh, I need to go to him.
Oh, where the hell is he?
You have time, chap, wait for the dash.
Wait, but how? Wait, how am I? Oh wait, he's. Oh, okay. I can be behind him. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought I had to move in after the first dash. I was like, how is he supposed to move in there? But no, I got hit. But I can be behind him before he starts dashing. I didn't know that.
Do we wanna delay it 2 minutes? You think we can finish it before limit cut?
We can't.
What do you mean?
We can't. The 2 minutes we can't finish before it.
Yeah. So we delay?
Oh yeah, I would also say that. I was about to suggest it too, because
If the DPS check is like it was in T1S, we can just send it and...
yeah, let's delay it after limit cut.
Okay.
That's good.
I mean, he's not targetable during it, so there's no uptime strat for it.
Bye.
Good on B.
Go.
C. Titan norm. A. It will be quite fast for me. Part to D.
Well, I mean, that's my way.
I will do lots of. Good.
Oh, no.
Yeah, those lines.
No, I don't have a swift cast painting.
Okay, so I can't catch someone if I don't have a slide. That's good to know.
Uh-oh. No, Albert, don't. Influence doesn't mean so towards me.
I was looking for a victim. The closest buddy to share. I love it.
Sure. It will be the closest corpse afterwards.
W and B. Not back from C, get them back to D.
Alright, hold your burst. Don't burst.
Oh,
Yeah, you gotta run through. Most of us are alive.
And now we can burst, I suppose.
Okay.
I'm dead. I can't burst. Save him. Why do I have back row? God damn it, I just bursted.
This is red wide, I think, for me.
Yep.
And back to normal RM. No, not yet.
Soon we will have the sliding thingy again, I think.
Yes, with AoE height.
So you basically look at your timer if you have a short or a long one. And if you have a long one, you will get the AoEs dropping. You need to try to spare.
Right, it was that stupid thing.
Another thing I forgot.
I forgot what we said about this one. Didn't we draw something last time?
We did draw something.
So basically, I looked at one of this earlier today, and what I remember from this is that it's like two light parties who are gonna that swap roles. And the key to it is to look at your debuff to see if you have a long or a short one. Basically,
Alright.
whether you are gonna be in the first sliding set or in the second one.
The slide aim for the... If bubbling is on B, slide between A and D and between C and D.
So basically, yeah, you can see from your arrows basically where you will be sliding, and you basically position, based on your arrow, whether you are in the first or the second set. And I think it's about 27 seconds or something if you have a long debuff, and if you're in the second set. And for example, let's say that we have the bubbling on B, and I and Fenrir, we both have the arrow that's kind of shooting from D to A, basically from here.
Let's go between D and C for... that way we can position. Can't go to A without aggroing the boss.
But basically, Yeah, you wanna, as soon as you see the arrow, you can kind of pre-position already, and then you just take a look at is it a long or a short timer, and basically if you are positioned so that you are adjacent to the bubbling square, then if you, basically the long timer, you can basically stand here in the middle of the rail, close to the bubbling square. But if you are in the middle one, you need to stand more or less in the corner of the square to spare the person that you're with. At least that's what I saw from the bot, for example.
So we put the dash on the inside part of the long.
Yeah. So basically, for example, let's say that B here is the middle and the diagonal B is the bubbling. And basically, I'm gonna stand on the opposite side of of this square, kind of close to the boss. Maybe.
So we put the slide along this side, or along this side.
First one.
Yeah, I was kind of waiting for this to happen.
It was bound to happen.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can find it real quick and. Yeah. That's it.
Alright, so they
I'm gonna try to take a screenshot. Yeah, so I'm gonna take a screenshot now and post it in the weekly proc. Too big. Give me a moment. There we are. So this is the basically from the viewpoint of the diagonal square from the from there. Yeah, sorry, one of the adjacent squares. You can see how the people who are adjacent to the bubbling square basically hug it. They create a lot of space. And then there's one person who is opposite of the bubbling square that is on the edge of the, close to the boss, on the edge of the square. And this seems to work quite well.
we had a death on this one, so I think we are missing one AoE.
You're placing 2 on the near.
Oh. To make it consistent, then don't place any AoE on D. Place it always on A4 and not A4, A1 and C2.
Wait.
Yeah, but assuming bubble is at B, because if one bubble is at D, one AoE is at D, one at C and one at 2, it won't be symmetrical, so it will depend on where you will need to go at the end. That way you will already be somewhat close to where you need to go. So for example, Sidon, you would go there if you had the dash toward east. Because you will be closest. You will be closest because you will need to move there by the time you will take the dash.
So basically, you wanna be kind of close to where you're gonna get swooshed later. That's how you kind of
One thing I was noticing on the screenshot that Sidon posted, that you posted out was from Sidon. Where the boss targeting circle is, right on that square where Sidon is standing on the screenshot, in that corner. So like the inner corner of the boss, which I can't move to because I'm dead. Can't we put one of the AoEs there, right at the corner? I think we have enough time.
We can,
enough
but
space, right?
we'll have one on either this side or the outside. That's what I say. One.
Oh. Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. So
I mean, and otherwise we can always say on every square we essentially go into the center, like towards the corner in the center, because then we already
yes.
have 3, and then on one of the outer ones we just put someone on the, like not outside, like not opposite, but like left or right of it, right? Sorry, on the left side. So if we look at the screenshot, like where, oh yeah, that's me. I'm standing on the one opposite, not near an A on the corner. If we put one now on the left side on that corner, that should also work.
In A, I don't think so. It's crowded. There's already 2.
So, one person can essentially be standing here. One session can be where you are, and the other person can be on the not. That's why I didn't want to go there. But yeah, so one can be standing here, one can be standing here, and one can be standing here, like towards like essentially 2.
Don't think.
But only on the ones where we only have one slider.
I think it's better if the player with the long dash that will need to be on C at the end stays at 2 at first, and the players that will need to go to D stay on the inner corner of the C thing. It might be extremely crowded there with 2 AoEs to.
I think it makes sense that those who are close to the green square, they just make as much space as possible for the rest, and
I mean, there's also not much movement involved, right? Once the sliding resolves, that's it.
No, you get the second after.
Yep, you get both, as I recall.
So, for example, if bubbling is on B for the short timer, you know to resolve with the arrow. For the long timer, watch where you will need to be at the end. If you need to be to D, if you're dashing towards A, go to A to place your AoE on the inner corner. If you need to go to C, you will dash towards C, go to C and place it in the inner corner. And if you need to start at C or at A to be pushed towards D, go to the long grate adjacent to the bubbling square.
Let's run this a few times, see if we...
Yeah, honestly,
You guys need to
visual
start
help
using.
would have been helpful.
Yeah, you need to start using whiteboarding, like collaborative
honestly,
whiteboarding where you try.
Yeah, it's true. Some people function better visually. I usually often struggle when people cite the markers a little bit too much. So sometimes, it makes things a lot easier with the whiteboarding. There's no really whiteboarding tool that we used recently.
There's one in Discord, yes.
And also they're gonna include one in 7.3.
Oh, okay.
It's not quite boring.
Yeah,
Well, it's
red
raid planning.
plan.
It works as both, because I think, as far as I remember what they said, you can also draw some stuff into it, which can also work as a whiteboard on the raid plan essentially, but hey.
It's a very good addition to the game.
Wait, what?
Let's see how good it actually is.
From the picture they released, bubbling on A.
I'm pretty sure all third-party tools will still do better than that.
Probably.
But it's just easier to access.
Go to D.
So they have tough competition with player base cycle.
Back on C. Move on B.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
On me, inside them. We are good.
We're safe.
Party stay, side on D, me on D.
Easy slides.
For the slides, you can preposition to your clock spot to make it easier to resolve. I'm far, so then you can have a time. Well, you're the main tank, so you always win.
No! Too greedy! Great bite, then knockback, and then limit. Oh wait, time for
Watch the bubble square. See? Now back to A from B. Don't use your 2 minutes. Perfect.
excellent.
And first.
Position to A. Solve arrow first, then watch for longer shots.
Wait.
Yeah, Tyler, you were a bit off. You need to go on the thing. Oh, hold on. I should be standing here.
Somewhat good. A. I think it's new mechanics from now. Don't remember.
We have seen it. He's gonna the head is gonna detach.
Me and Sidon.
Oh, that one! I remember now. Yeah, when he goes to the sides. Yeah.
Me and Sidon will explode.
Stuck on me, by the way.
Oh, stack on A, stack on A. No, stack on. Oh, fuck, on T.
The sacrifice me at this point.
Oh, that's how it goes. Forgot about that already.
So, now we have AoE dropping, I think, on the floor. So take another one.
Flying again.
They should start summoning. Oh no, no AoE dropping. Oh yeah, go towards A, towards A.
Oh, that's spread.
Oh, I have a tether. Sidon, take it.
Alvis in front, Alvis in front. It's
Alvis in front.
dash.
Yeah, it's probably the same thing. Fluorescence. Yeah.
Ah, nice. We survived a little bit longer.
I'm a lot of service as a tank, right? When the tether comes to you.
Easy life.
Tank privilege, I guess.
And now we repeat, but I do remember we do get a tether during the slides that will come up. That I think they...
Bubbling on B.
Oh, that was very low.
There is like a second set of puddles somewhere.
Oh yeah, that's the
Dash.
sliding again.
So yeah, but tether...
Oh wait, long and short. Yeah, I forgot about that. Short ones first. Wait. Oh yeah.
LB3!
Wait, what killed me just now?
Be right back, 1 minute.
There's a line.
Is there like the outside thing going on? Like,
I did know I had a tether, and I think he did a big blast on me. I think the probably needs to be the one with a long.
could it be that we haven't gotten this far yet?
We saw the.
I don't recall this. Maybe you saw it in the very first pull that you guys did on it, but I don't recall this at all. No.
I saw you in the last watch up and you've seen Enrage.
Was I there too? We've seen Enrage in this fight!
We have.
I don't remember what happened! I think I lost all of my brain in my vacation weeks.
Actually, I also didn't remember that part.
But
Oh, Enrage!
we saw it like once during like the last part of last session. Or something.
Okay. Well... Yeah, let's go bio break, I suppose.
Yeah, let's do a quick bio and then we can think about what we want to
Frickin'
do.
Enrage, unbelievable.
2 minutes, bio break. Yeah, we should reset the instance.
I'm back.
Let's see, I'm gonna look at a word of this tether. Do I have it?
If there's a tether, that probably will be
Oh, certainly a tank. There's a big explosion, I think.
yeah.
But the question is, should that tank go somewhere? Let's see.
By the way, I have no clue about like the Endwalker raids, but is current raid food like the Mokweka or whatever it is called? No, is the Quaco. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it correctly, whatever. Level 740 food. Is it significantly better than 710 level food at this point, or it's like the same thing?
It's not significant.
All right.
Probably would have mattered in A4.
A4?
Was yeah, the manipulator? No, what? Onslaughter?
Onslaughter.
No, it's manipulator. Onslaughter is the brute justice one.
But that one was
That one, yeah, it was bugged. I know, but still, it could have maybe mattered. To have
you know,
high level.
I even sent in a bug report asking them to fix it just before a patch, and then it was fixed in the patch. I don't know if it was.
It was you. Obviously. Be right back.
Wait, what was the thing in A4 with food?
No, there was a bugged raid right after the power scaling. Where they nerfed all the numbers to like integer sizes or something like that.
I remember.
And there was like this one raid bite that was absolutely ridiculous. You basically had to do all mates and I'll be through like a limit break in order to survive it. It was completely ridiculous.
I mean, a nice little challenge.
Yeah.
In addition to Nisi.
Exactly.
back.
I'm gonna share a what in a moment.
So at the later arrow knockback things, the people with AoEs, they stand in the inner corner of the platforms.
If you're not
If you have a long timer.
Yeah, if you have a long timer and you're not adjacent to the bubbling square, then you kind of are in or close to the boss. I can show you in the what I'm about to share with you. So I'm gonna show you the on this second set where we have the. Let me see. Share my screen. Something this. I think we are all here. Do you see my screen?
Yeah.
So I have the long timer, and you can see that based on the arrow direction, I'm also on the diagonal platform, Tyler. So that basically means that I should be standing here.
Where's the bubble?
The bubble is
Off screen, I
yeah.
guess.
Yeah, exactly. And I also happen to have this tether. I'm a tank, so at least it's probably only I side and I can take it as usual.
Okay, so you wait there to dodge the first wave of.
Yeah, exactly. So basically, you can see I dodged more perfectly here. I actually involved here because I wasn't sure what was going to happen. Let me see. Two people die for some reason. I don't know. But I do get a big explosion here, so I think here people need to stay away from the off tank.
How big is it?
Looks kind of big, but it's hard to say. But
Wait, it's coherence cast. It's from before, right? It's a flare.
Yeah, I didn't even know there's a tether.
so basically, there's a tether. I'm guessing maybe there's a stack as also. And this one resolves. Yeah, I think this is the. It's the same. It's a conga
If
line.
it's the same coherence, then it would make sense for it to be both the tether and the stack.
Yeah, it looks like he does it there afterwards. So, yeah, exactly. So it seems like we need to run a little bit back and forth here. Then there is another question is basically after the first. I wonder how this one works out timing-wise. Basically, the tether needs to stay away from the rest somehow.
Well, if D would be the dev zone, then I guess the tether would be like 0A and the rest the other way, like usual.
Isn't next to the bubbles where the AoE markers stand?
I mean, there has to be some order to that for.
Yeah, I think so too.
And I mean, if Elvis were to just switch corners to the outside corner, I don't know if the people who dash or get knockbacked can take the tether.
No, the main thing is if we look at the like the timing wise. So I'm kind of wondering if the off tank takes the one of the tethers, does it mean that he needs to? So I'm thinking like, how much time do we have after the slides? Basically here where they resolve until. So basically, you have very little time to get away from the tethered person, and then closely afterwards he does the stuck. So it kind of indicates that people need to be close to. At least
If I remember correctly, and I might be wrong on this one, but it probably was like that there was only one good spot for the off tank with the tether, and he has to like grab the tether before all of the dashes, and go to this one safe spot, and then after the first dashes, everyone has to go for this stack, and then the second dashes go on. But
it kind of looks like exactly that from here because there's no time for people on each side of myself. And there is no time basically here for people to walk past me and gather for the stack, right? So basically the person with the tank who has the tether, which makes sense to be the long.
oh yeah,
Exactly.
definitely.
So basically, I correctly have the tether, but I'm not correctly positioned here, obviously. Yeah.
A or C probably. Which one? I don't know, but one of these, I guess.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. It's kind of equidistant, but I do have time while you are stacking somewhere to reposition for my slide, because let's say that I'm here. So basically, I would run to basically, I guess, hug the green square for this. But basically, if this is executed correctly, all the slides should be kind of centered around the square I'm on, right? Because they meet in the middle. So that basically means that the stacking square should probably opposite to the bubbling square, because basically everyone is kind of meeting at least the slides. It's quite quick, so basically tether and then stack. It's very fast. I think that could make sense, at least to try out. Yeah. All right, let's see if we can. Let's see if that is possible, but hopefully not.
Might be a tank or be angle.
But I suggest that, or basically, we try to do the stack as a starting point on the square opposite of the bubbling, because that's where we are kind of everyone is kind of meeting up, and the tank with the long tether will take the tether and try to run closer to the kind of green squarish, and then make it back. There is a lot of time to adjust for the final slide, I think. So basically, you have like almost 10 seconds to adjust for the final slide. It's a lot of time. So basically, I don't think time for the last slide is a problem. It's just surviving, having the right distances during and everything resolves there. All right, I'm gonna beam us back in. Let's see if we can make this work.
Wanna try tank LB for safety if not everybody stacks, so like flare is not
I
far
mean, yeah, we could try that. See
Just
if
gonna
we
believe.
see if that yields us a early clear.
Believe in the power of friendship. This is how we clear.
See, tank stance, food, and all that. And let's see, I'm gonna put up the macros. Good.
And early.
Oh, I'm very eager to care.
Building on A.
Yeah, safe.
And Alvis. G.
Back to my.
Nice to see.
Okay.
Yeah, you did. How the team did it?
Yeah, I had to move.
This time I can time it correctly.
Right. That's me.
I timed it correctly.
Don't have a swift cut on this one.
Should have kept it.
Oh, Satan, provoke! Provoke Satan! Ah! I will die!
Whoa. Right.
died anyway.
How does it call this?
I need this one overcome.
We believe on D.
On B.
But back from A to B. Don't use 2 minutes.
I appreciate you trying to save me.
I think I'm on the wrong side.
Ouch, I was low.
Albus, were you free?
Yeah, I was 3. I was on the wrong side actually.
This is going well.
Post break rust.
You mean the bio break or the 3-week break we had?
Oh, I guess.
We believe on D. C. From A to B. Or stay QR. Alvis and Taylor.
Safe here on B.
Party stays. back from D to C.
We keep burst, don't burst yet. Burst.
Arrow first, then move to fix longer short. C.
Look forward. The head comes out of the wall.
Alvis and Morn.
Not me. It's Chap.
Oh yeah, Sharp.
Up front, sorry.
Yeah, in the head spot.
Yeah, I noticed. Wait,
Alvis,
where
you
do I have to
have
be?
Good. Tiny corner.
Where the... Like, wait, do we only have one here or two? I didn't even know that we had the stack and spread here.
yeah.
Lit 2 bombs.
Do we only have two bombs and 1 water?
Yes.
Okay, but there we have the... Yes, we have the entire arena. Okay, yeah, I was a bit confused. I thought I...
Half the arena because Ed will dash and it resolves.
Yeah, but like we can be behind, okay. Do we have positions for these somewhere?
Let's go middle. If Ed is from B to C, for example, let's go water on 4, tank on A, DPS on, towards A and DPS towards D. But be closer to the edge to be safe.
Wait, there is like only 1/4 of the arena safe, even less because
Yeah.
it's open.
That's why I don't think we can use the markers there really. Because like I was trying to find where to stand. I mean, I noticed too late that I can be off the things.
Then party on D, tank towards
I think that is too
east or
close
west.
here. I think that is too close.
Too close.
That is too
Yeah,
close.
like the edge and the middle, north and...
Yeah, I think edge and middle here is fine.
Yeah. The second picture in the log.
Saying that is not possible because you have the dash from across the entire arena. So you can only have the half. Yeah. Where is this? I think one here and one in the corner.
Yep.
I think that should be safe. And then the stack is on D.
We can send the tank into the corner, for example.
Okay.
Alrighty, let's take go. What happened?
Well, there is a death wall.
That's not what I meant, let's go.
Probably noted.
rate-wise, Murky is kind of light and Deluge is big.
Yeah. Doubling on B. Good. Back from A. Alvis and Tyler. Okay, I think we should be back. Should be back.
Hi, Tyler.
Sorry, I was
No worries.
Someone will die.
For now, I will rest
No!
all this and then
I will die.
Someone gets to choose which one. Is it that friend?
It just makes more sense to keep tank and heal alive. I was thinking to steal Satan's spot, but
This was this.
there's so much stuff from
Walk.
yes.
DPS goes counterclock.
the seconds for swiftest.
Doubling on A. Get Tyler up soon, we'll have need of him. Knockback from D to C.
I guess we're out of sync.
It's a bit of damage. 2 minutes.
First.
I did my job.
Back to C.
Great one.
Tyler is not up soon, we'll have someone who die. Tyler, I did it. You shot Tyler.
Where the fuck should I be? I should
Oh shit, you're out further.
Yeah, exactly. Alright, we are still alive. Now. almost wing it.
See.
We can almost wing it, dead people.
I should have kept that thought to myself. I was thinking about the AoEs.
Yeah, I know, I saw it. Both you and Morn die.
Alvis and Shap.
It's this 1024 guys. I think.
But it was stuck on me.
That works.
Start for the LV.
And go towards me. Yeah. Wait. Party on one behind Alvis. Or everyone behind Alvis, wherever he goes.
Oh god, I'm dead. How did I? Oh, I just wasn't in the stack. Never mind. I was too slow. It's fine. Yeah, continue.
All right. Big one.
Good and safe.
These lights. See which one it is. You are decided. You need to be out.
That is awful to burst in.
Kind of work, let's see. And
LB.
oh, I was probably.
Wait, how does this work? I don't get this. Where do we put the tether and?
So basically, we were looking at a what before or like a break. Basically, we're gonna send the tether around to.
If you can try to.
Okay, never mind. We have 4 more minutes. I don't think it makes sense to explain this now.
Yeah.
Get another pull. Yes. Right. Okay. Yep. That works. Okay.
But we also have a stack at the same time, and basically we're gonna have to stack diagonal to the sludge. Because that's where people are kind of congregating. Yeah, that in a nutshell. I think that was our last fall for today. But then I think we have most of this sorted out. I don't think there was much more after this until the end rage.